anytime I bring up the subject of unconditional love, it always causes reactions like, what did he say? He's against unconditional love? Well, yes, I am. Oh, come on, you were supposed to laugh at that one. The reason why I don't like the phrase, just so you know, it's not found in the Bible, number one. It doesn't exist in the Bible. Number two, it was created by a secular atheist psychoanalyst in Germany in 1934. Number three, it was popularized in a book that he wrote in the 1950s. And number four, we had people like Oprah Winfrey and Jerry Springer who grabbed a hold of it and ran with it in the 1970s and 80s. And they popularized something, and there were a few Calvinists who took the term, and I guess they liked what they heard in psychology, and they decided to use it to advance the notion of unlimited atonement, but attached it to love, like John Piper and a few others. But that's not the main reason why I don't like the term. The reason why I personally don't like the term unconditional love is anytime you make a statement like that, you're conditioning love. Unconditional love is a condition. As soon as you say that, you put a condition on the love of God. And my conception of God's love is so great and so big, it defies definition. It defies condition. His love is bigger than no condition. His love is broader. It is greater. And so I want to just make that clarification. I don't want to diminish God's love. I want to see our understanding of it expand so much that it takes every sprocket in your brain and makes them pop. Where you go, oh man, how do I wrap my arms around that one? Because his love is so great. It is so amazing. But that's like with his faithfulness. You see, the cool thing about Scripture does not always articulate what statements about God are. Like the Bible. The Bible doesn't tell you that anything more than God exists. It doesn't tell you why he exists. It doesn't tell you why he came into existence. It just says, in the beginning, God. And then we see things that he reveals to us, but without absolute completion, without everything being included in it. Because we can't know everything about God, not in this finite existence. He lets us know enough about him to know how to go into relationship with him and how we can live our life in relationship with him in the limitations that this life offers. But everything about God is not contained in Scripture. He is bigger than Scripture. He's the author of Scripture, the inspirer of Scripture, the one who dictated Scripture to men, who put it in a fashion and format to where we know it's trustworthy, where we know it's infallible, we know it's inerrant, we know that it is the guide for our life. But does it contain everything about God? Absolutely not. I mean, just Jesus' life on earth. John the Apostle recorded that if he wrote everything that Jesus did while he was on earth, the whole earth couldn't hold all the books that would need to be written. And if that's just Jesus in a 33-year period, God is eternal. So that the aspect of who God is, it goes beyond our ability to define it. So I don't like putting conditions on God's love, because his love is just so much greater than what we could ever imagine. Just give a little bit of clarity there, because I know some people I heard were freaking out. What did Pastor say? Why did he say that? So does that help anyone?